What's up, Billy Good Nation? Welcome back to the channel. So, I was talking to the friends over at Reolink and said, you know, there's a couple more spots I need to check things out on. One of them is being able to watch down here at the little pond after we had that scare with the Duck Mafia. Check out this video if you haven't seen that one. And to watch the head section down at the big pond. So they sent me the Duo, which I did a review of the new Duo 2 that runs off a PoE that I put in the 2-car garage. So if you didn't see that video, click on this link and you can see that one. This particular one is 4G and runs off of solar, or powered off of solar. So our friends over at FlexiBoom, who provide us with the SIM cards that go in these for the back trail cam and the dot cam, and they cover the yearly data on their card, and I've got them to give us a special deal on some yearly plans. So if you've got a device that needs one of those, link will be in the description for that. Tell them Billy Good sent you. And yeah, so we're gonna put this camera up, and with the Duo lens, what that gives us is the benefit of 2 cameras in one. So we're actually gonna mount it here to the feeder, and with the 2 lenses, it gives you 1 picture, but instead of being a fish-eyed lens, it's gonna cover, so I expect it to cover all the way from there to pretty much most of the pond. If I have to adjust it some, I will, to get a couple of the other areas. I thought about putting on a tree on that side looking back this way, but then we don't see anything on that bank. And we'll start here, easy enough to move. That's one thing too, you don't have any wiring, anything to worry about, just unscrew it and move it. So we'll start here and work our way from there. Do not accept if seal is broken. Still sealed, so I guess we're all right. See what comes in the box. Be prepared, be Reolink. That's their slogan. So that looks really familiar. That's what's come with both of the other cameras. The one in the back, the PT, the Keen, is in camo, and the one on the dock is in white, like this one. So far, we kept it charged very well. We had a couple of the storms come through. I think we got down into maybe 30% or something. No sunlight most of the day. I don't think that was too bad. It comes with a little mount for the solar panel. Camera. Kind of looks like any of y'all ever watched Stargate. You remember at the end, the Ori. Their ships that shot the laser. Anyway, yeah. All right. All right. Extra cable. Some more mounts. That's if you want to mount to a tree. Another screwdriver. I need those all the time. Change loses them as fast as I can get them. All right. What are they doing over here? The way this deal works is you mount this, that slides down, and you put a safety screw in there, and then this mounts to the bottom of the camera. So we'll bend it out to mount it and then push it back. There you go. Putting another camera up, because I got to keep an eye on y'all. Y'all are always in some kind of trouble. I'll actually put it here on the edge. You interested in what's happening? I'm putting in more security for you. No, I'm not Big Brother. I'm not watching you. Huh? What is it? Alright. Where you going? I'm gonna give you some. Oh, you want some food? You want some treats? It's another sponsor of the channel. They're a long-term sponsor. Grub Terra. So, here. Come on. Let's see if they come up to me. Sean Quacker, you know me a long time. Come on. Come on. Come on. Try one more time. So this is the PIR sensor. I really didn't think the other one had that on there, but maybe it did. Yes, I know what I'm doing. Just give me a little bit of time, okay? Stop being critics. All right. So you take that screw out. That gives you the place to put. Yeah, I know the other one doesn't have it because this was not a waterproof cover on it. So that's interesting. Okay. So this is where the micro SD card goes and the SIM card goes. Or, because I always like to be able to change them out. So this will be a little more work to change out than the other ones for me to get the card out. Of course, I can always have it send me data too, so I mean, it's not the end of the world. But I like to just go around and pull it off the cards. So I may rethink my mounting scheme, we'll see. Anyway, this pops up for the micro SD. What? Why you, oh, you want to install it? Come on. Use FlexiBoom devices that take SIM cards or unlocked phones. Then you can take these and you have data. Like I said, they've been a great partner to work with. Stuff's worked great here. Well, this is not treats. It comes with a few days of storage on it to begin with. Not storage, of data on it to begin with. And then you'll need to have a data plan. Like I said, I do the yearly one because it's the best deal, and you know, I don't feel like having to go all the time and re-up my data. I do feel like dropping it around now, huh? Won't eat my SIM card. There we go. All right. Hold your mouth right. Push it in. There we go. Flip it on. There you go. Like I said, go into your Reolink app. That's where I've got the other cameras. Click the plus for adding a camera. Then you scan the little QR code that's on the back. Clicks on, it says add device, connecting to your device. So,
network connection succeeded.
Hear that? There we go. See, I was being impatient, which I know is hard for people to believe that know me. Oh, start initial. Okay, first thing it's going to do is ask you to create your password. So definitely change this, because if you don't change this, then anyone that scans that QR code could have access to your camera. So I changed that. Name your device. I guess we'll name this what, Little Pond? I guess, you know, I don't think we'll ever call this anything different the way it's going. Yeah, so we should get some pretty good wildlife shots with this, and more video of the ducks. You know, it's one of the things we're really going to be pushing this year. You know, we've been talking about the new year and new things for the channel, and that is, you know, I always tell everybody, instead of trying to start over from zero and reinvent everything and spend money and buy stuff and all that, look around what you already have. What, you know, what assets do you already have, and start out with those, right? Use those, build what you can, and then, you know, when you start seeing some success, you know, everybody's always quick to see the success, the end of the rainbow, right? What happened, like the people that made it. But there's always a lot of failures along the way, and, you know, things take a lot of time. I mean, look at Mr. Beast, turned down $2 billion for his channel and his empire, you know, social media empire, and the restaurants and all that. And I mean, a little over 10 years ago, he didn't have, I don't even think he had 1,000 subscribers yet. So I mean, you know, everything, and that's just YouTube. I mean, this applies to everything, right? So look, anyway, where I'm rambling with this is, look at what assets you already have, what are your strengths, and play to those. Like with me, I have a background in automation, being on mess with cameras and all that kind of stuff, so I'm setting them up all over the property. Now, it takes a lot of time right now to sift through all that and get some extra footage to show on the channel. That's why I haven't actually done a lot of that yet. I did a little bit with the ducks the other day, but I'm going to streamline that. And once I do, there will be more and more content. Like right now, the only way you get content from me is if I go out and I film it, right? I've got all these cameras set up everywhere. I'm kind of like, you know, if y'all watch that show Big Brother, I've got cameras everywhere. So I can take that data. Well, I guess I have been showing the cameras from the back trails. So I'm gonna show more of the ones that are from up here. Like today, Let's Dig being out here doing the driveway and doing all that stuff. I got a lot of that from the cameras that are on the house instead of just the GoPros. So I've got 4K cameras everywhere. I'll take that information and give you, the viewer, a more immersive experience of what it would be like to be out here, because there's, you know, lots of points, and we will continue to add, you know, with partnerships like with Reolink, and there's things we do on our own. We'll continue to add more and more to the channel, and like I said, you know, it's going to become more time consuming going through that data, but we'll streamline that, and then, you know, we'll be able to show more and more of what's happening instead of just wherever I happen to be shooting that day. So there you go. So I'm gonna do some screenshots from what the Reolink camera's showing, and it does have, let me show you a couple things about it. So it has the two cameras, but these also are spotlights. You can turn these on and have light out here. So if there was something going on, and you can make that automatic. So I can say, okay, if you see motion and it's dark, turn on these spotlights, right? Because there shouldn't be motion here at night. You know, it does see in the dark. Like I said, tonight I'll get some screenshots of that and record that and show that. And I'm gonna tie this stuff up so it's not just hanging out here. And now we'll get a lot of good footage of the ducks and the heron down here at the Little Pond. Hope you've enjoyed this. You know, please support those that are supporting the channel. So if you need a camera, hit up Reolink. If you need a 4G card, hit up Flexi Boom, and tell them Billy Good sent you. Appreciate everybody. Haven't said this in a while, but have a Billy Good day.